The 68th United States Congress was a meeting of the legislative branch of the United States federal government, consisting of the United States Senate and the United States House of Representatives. It met in Washington, D.C. from March 4, 1923 to March 4, 1925, during the last months of Warren G.Harding's presidency, and the first years of his successor, Calvin Coolidge. The apportionment of seats in the House of Representatives was based on the 13th decennial census of the United States in 1910. Both chambers had a Republican majority. Major events: August 2, 1923, President Warren Harding died and Calvin Coolidge became President of the United States. Major legislation: September 22, 1923, U.S. Coal Commission Act. April 26, 1924, Seed and Feed Loan Act. May 19, 1924, World War Adjusted Compensation Act, Sess. 1, ch. 157, 43 Stat. 121. May 24, 1924, Rogers Act. May 26, 1924, Immigration Act of 1924, Sess. 1, ch. 190, 43 Stat. 153. May 29, 1924, Indian Oil Leasing Act of 1924. June 2, 1924, Indian Citizenship Act of 1924, Sess. 1, ch. 233, 43 Stat. 253. June 2, 1924, Revenue Act of 1924, Sess. 1, ch. 234, 43 Stat. 253. June 3, 1924, Inland Waterways Act of 1924. June 7, 1924, Pueblo Lands Act of 1924. June 7, 1924, Oil Pollution Act of 1924, Pub. L. 68-238, ch. 316, 43 Stat. 604. June 7, 1924, Clark-McNary Act, Sess. 1, ch. 348, 43 Stat. 653. January 30, 1925, Hawksmith Resolution. January 31, 1925, Special Duties Act. February 2, 1925, ML Act of 1925. February 12, 1925, Federal Arbitration Act. February 16, 1925, Homeport Act of 1925. February 24, 1925, Penal Act. February 27, 1925, Temple Act. February 28, 1925, Classification Act of 1925. February 28, 1925, Federal Corrupt Practices Act. March 2, 1925, Judiciary Act of 1925. March 3, 1925, River and Harbors Act of 1925. March 3, 1925, Helium Act of 1925. March 3, 1925, Mount Rushmore National Memorial Act. March 4, 1925, Establishment of the United States Navy Band. March 4, 1925, Probation Act of 1925. Party Summary. The count below identifies party affiliations at the beginning of the first session of this Congress, and includes members from vacancies and newly admitted states when they were first seated. Changes resulting from subsequent replacements are shown below in the Changes in Membership section. Senate House of Representatives Leadership. Senate President Calvin Coolidge until August 3, 1923, vacant thereafter. President pro tempore, Albert B. Cummins. Majority Leadership, Majority Leader, Charles Curtis. Majority Whip, Wesley L. Jones. Minority Leadership, Minority Leader, Joseph D. Robinson. Minority Whip, Peter G. Jerry. House of Representatives Speaker, Frederick H. Gillett. Majority Leadership, Majority Leader, Nicholas Longworth. Majority Whip, Albert H. Vestal. Minority Leadership, Minority Leader, Finis J. Garrett. Minority Whip, William Allen Oldfield. Members. This list is arranged by chamber, then by state. Senators are listed in order of seniority, and representatives are listed by district. Senate skipped to House of Representatives. Below, senators were elected every 2 years, with 1/3 beginning new 6-year terms with each Congress. Preceding the names in the list below are Senate class numbers, which indicate the cycle of their election. In this Congress, Class 1 meant the term began in this Congress, requiring re-election in 1928. Class 2 meant the term ended with this Congress, requiring re-election in 1924, and Class 3 meant the term began in the last Congress, requiring re-election in 1926. House of Representatives. The names of members of the House of Representatives elected statewide on the general ticket or otherwise at large, are preceded by the district numbers. Changes in membership. The count below reflects changes from the beginning of the first session of this Congress. Senate replacements: 7 Democratic, 1 seat net gain; Republican, 2 seat net loss; Farmer Labor, 1 seat net gain; Deaths, 7; Resignations, 0; The vacancy, 0; Total seats with changes, 8. House of Representatives replacements: 22 Democratic, 1 seat net gain; Republican, 1 seat net loss; Deaths, 15; Resignations, 6; Contested election, 0; Total seats with changes, 24. Employees. Architect of the Capitol, David Lynn, from August 22, 1923. Senate Chaplain, John J. Muir Baptist. Secretary, George A. Sanderson of Illinois. Sergeant-at-Arms, David S. Barry of Rhode Island. House of Representatives Chaplain, James S. Montgomery Methodist, elected April 11, 1921. Clerk, William T. Page of Maryland, elected December 5, 1923. Doorkeeper, Bert W. Kennedy of Michigan, elected December 5, 1923. Clerk at the Speaker's table, Lair Fess. Postmaster of the House, Frank W. Collier of Wisconsin, elected December 5, 1923. Sergeant-at-Arms, Joseph G.